Next question is question number 12. In this, we have to find out what is the desirable with respect to transconductance amplifier. That is, we have to find out information about input resistance and its output resistance. Transconductance amplifier is nothing but a voltage to current amplifier. That is, input is voltage and the output is current. So, transconductance gain is given by the output current divided by input voltage. Now, if you see the transconductance amplifier circuit, it will have input resistance and there will be voltage dependent current source which will have output resistance R0. Now, if we connect a voltage source at the input which will have finite input resistance, and then a load is connected across the output, then let's say I0 is the current that is flowing through RL. The overall transconductance is given by output current to the input voltage, that is Vs, that is I0 by Vs. Now it is desirable that G0 should be equal to G, that is I0 should be equal to GVs. For a good transconductance amplifier, it is desirable that the overall transconductance should be equal to the transconductance of the amplifier. Overall transconductance should be equal to the transconductance of the amplifier, that is I0 is equal to GVs. Now we will find out this I0 and we will find out this Vin. Now we will find out I0 expression in terms of Vs from this circuit. So I0 current we can find by current division rule, Gvin into R0 by R0 plus RL. Similarly, at the input side we can find out the V input voltage in terms of Vs by applying voltage division rule. So Vin equal to Vs into Rin by Rin plus Rs. Now we can substitute this Vin in I0 expression. So after substituting we can get this expression. Now if we compare this expression with this one, we want that this I0 should be nearly equal to GVs for a good transconductance amplifier. For this to happen, this ratio has to be 1 and this ratio has to be 1. For this to happen, this Rin has to be very greater than Rs and this R0 has to be very greater than RL. So if you can see this, so you can see for these to become 1 and these to become nearly 1, Rin has to be greater than the source resistance and the output resistance has to be very greater than the load resistance. That is, for a good transconductance amplifier, the input resistance should be high as well as the output resistance should be high. So if we see among the options, A should be the answer. That is, it should have a large input resistance and a large output resistance.